What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video. It's about 11 o'clock right now on a Friday morning. Already had my breakfast and all that good stuff. Since we're talking about breakfast, let's get into it. So I kind of had first and second breakfast today. So first breakfast was 3 whole eggs, 4 egg whites, and 2 slices of whole wheat bread. And then I made Christie's breakfast, and then I came back for my second breakfast, which was my coffee, which is essentially some carbs, about 100 calories, kind of irrelevant in terms of the macros. And then I had a bowl of cereal, which was 2 cups of cereal, a cup of milk, and yeah, so that all equaled about 900 calories. And then after I'm gonna have a little pre-workout snack, probably gonna be a little Rice Krispie treat, and then my electrolytes will put me up above 1,000 before my lift. So yeah. Yesterday was a rest day. As you can see, there's no video. Sometimes it's just not there because I didn't want to record that day. Yesterday was actually a rest day, not just from recording, it was also from working out. So how I decide when I need rest days is purely based on how I feel. So I could go as long as, well, it could be a couple days and hey, I need a rest day again, or it could go as long as a month or even longer. Typically somewhere between 1 to 2 weeks, and then I take a rest day. But yeah, my rest days are never planned, they're always unplanned, and it's when I need it. So key point there. Everyone's different, there's a lot of talk about how often you should take rest days, this and that. I say do what's right for you. And so what's right for me is when I need it. But I wouldn't recommend, ideally you want to hit a muscle group almost twice a week. So that leaves you, if you did have a 4-day split, right? So in a week and 1 day, I hit all my muscle groups twice. I would say maybe then take a rest day, right? If you were to plan it out like that. But anyways, do what's right for you. So rest day. Macros have been super good. I've been actually having about 37 versus my 36, 100 calories a day, just because I've been eating more, which is good. So the last 2 days I weighed myself. I didn't weigh myself this morning, but the last 2 days I was 201, so that's good. More than likely it's just an increase in food and water weight, because I did up my calories 250, and like I said, I've been eating about 100 more than that, so about 350. But at least we're going in the right direction, so that's good. I'll weigh myself tomorrow, and we'll see where I'm at with that. But yeah, so macros have been super good. Let's see. Today is back day, and I'm going to be changing up my workout today a little bit. So when I look at my back, I think that it's a little bit overdeveloped in comparison to stuff like my arms, my calves, and my rear delts. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to focus more on my rear delts versus my back. Not so much that I'm going to do rear delts before back, because I wouldn't want to take away from those badass lifts, right? Like the barbell rows I'm going to hit today. But yeah, so what I plan to do 2 exercises for back, which is going to be lat pull downs, and then we're going to do bent over barbell rows. So that's going to be 2 back exercises versus typically 3 or sometimes even 4. We'll do probably 8 sets there in total, and then we're going to move on to rear delts, and then 100% I'm going to do 2 different exercises, and probably as well 8 sets. So I know that doesn't seem like, it's even, right? It's 8 sets and 8 sets, but normally I hit about 12 sets on back, and then I hit about 4 for rear delts. So you can see how it's swapping up here, right? I'm going to have a lot more energy on my rear delts than usual. So yeah, that's the plan there, and I plan to do that for other muscle groups in my body, such as legs. I want to hit calves more, so I'm going to prioritize hitting 2 exercises for calves, which I generally tend to get pretty close to. Sometimes I hit 6 sets. Anyways, enough about that, right? We're talking about back and rear delts here. So yeah, more focus on the rear delts. I believe that is everything, right? We talked about rest days, macros, and the workout for today. So the only thing I have left to do is I'm going to put down some hydration or some, let me just show you, some bomb hydration. Put that down, make my pre-workout drink, and then head over to the gym. And, hopefully have a badass back day. Badass back and rear delt day. So see you guys over there. Alright, so I just got to the gym here. And I was thinking something that's pretty funny is that I saw this meme the other day when I was doom scrolling, wasting my time getting them dopamine spikes. But I found this meme where this guy was like getting to the gym and sitting in your car for 30 minutes before you go in. And I felt that, and what I thought was interesting was it used to not be like that, right? Like I'd throw in my AirPods, I would get some music going, and I would walk in. And now, part of it is I gotta finish my pre-workout drink, but another part of it's just like mentally preparing yourself, right? You're just kind of like chilling, maybe get some music going, get the vibe right, and then you go in. Now it's not like 30 minutes, it's more like 5 or 10, but there is a little bit of like hang time there. I thought that was funny because it used to not be like that. So if you guys can relate, let me know. But yeah, here at the gym, I think that's all I wanted to say. I'm gonna finish this, walk in, fill it up, pardon my language, take a shit, as I do before any workout, especially leg day. And yeah, let's jump into, it's gonna be lat pull downs. All right, going for the first set here. Got 160 loaded up. I did a little test rep. Everything felt good, so let's get it. All right, so second set, doing the same weight, 160. Try and get 12 reps. All right, so I'm not saying this weren't good reps or a good set, but I was going a little faster than I like, so try and slow it down on these, do like a slower eccentric, and because of that, I think anywhere between 8 and 10 would be, I'd be happy with it. So set this set. So as you can see, I had to rush the last few reps there. So I only got 8 to keep a good rep range. I dropped the weight. We're at 145 now. And yeah, so let's get some good eccentric reps here. All right, so last time, 135 moved pretty well, so we're gonna do that again. If it goes super well, I'm gonna throw on 10s for the next set. But yeah, let's get into it. I think I could have definitely kept with the same weight, but just want to try this out. So, no. Oh. Oh. All right, so now let's set there. A couple of those reps were a little questionable, a little bit of assisted with momentum, but it's definitely still a good set. So, all right, so we're moving on to rear delts. We got the 25 dumbbells here. I think this might be a little too heavy, but let's just hit a set and find out. So. Actually felt pretty good. The only thing I want to change on this set is focus more on like staying down, like more parallel to the ground. All right, moving on to the last set here. I want to say the reps look better than they feel, but gotta try it out. So we're moving on to reverse pec fly now. Hit 4 sets here, and that'll be it. So, yeah. keeping the same weight as my first set, 55. Try and go for a couple more reps because I don't think I pushed it hard enough on that first set. Not only is your seat height important, but your grip. So you'll see my grip kind of, instead of like just holding the handle right here, kind of rotates out like that, and that's to hit more of your rear delt. Because if you go, especially a little too shallow, it's going to be side delt as you come out. I mean, you can see it. So you really want to get it like that, and then it hits your rear delt. Okay. Ooh, I gotta drop the weight. Moving on to the final set here. I only dropped it 5 pounds, so we're at 50 now. And as I've said before, I'll say it again. On drop sets, I like to drop about 10% of the weight. That's to maximize the strain on your muscle. Okay. Whew. That'll finish off the Rear Delts, to say the least. You can see my last, really like my last 4 reps weren't very good, but you gotta push yourself. So that'll wrap up Rear Delts. So let's get over to the outro. So that wraps up back and Rear Delts for today. I think what I imagined before I even got to the gym, how my workout was going to go, happened almost to the T. Now don't get that twisted and think that because you imagine doing 12 reps on 135 bent over barbell row, that you're going to stop when you hit 12 reps, right? If you have more in your tank, absolutely push yourself and use the fuel that you have. But that's common sense, right? So anyways, barbell rows were super nice. Felt good going heavy, even though the not every rep was perfect, but it's not going to be when you're pushing yourself on your sets. So not much to say there. When it comes to rear delts, I feel like I harp on this a lot, but to get proper rear delt activation, which I used to struggle with a lot, and I feel like most people do, just based on their form, right? You want your seat height to be right. You want it to be aligned. When your arm's out, it's aligned perfectly with your hands where they're going to be positioned on the equipment. So perfectly parallel, and then your hand position, like I was explaining, you don't want it to be like this, because if you do, and if your seat is not at the perfect height, you're going to get some side delt activation, and you don't want that, right? You're trying to hit rear delts. So turning your head a little at an angle, or going even farther, like some people will go like this on the equipment, that'll hit your rear delts a lot better. So yeah, overall, good workout. Happy with today. to finish up my workout, I'm going to jump into the sauna for 15 minutes and cook, and that'll be it. So, as always, thanks for watching, and stay tuned if you want to see more workout videos.